So, hi, Brenda. I see you are here with me. Hi, thanks so much for joining me. I hate to be live all alone. So, today I just want to talk about some of the equipment that I use. And again, this live will be up on Substack after I am done with it. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them. And also, let's get going. So, one of the things that people ask me about all the time is if they should get one piece of equipment. People worry about, are they going to shoot, where are they going to shoot their videos with? How are they going to shoot them? I had somebody today ask me on LinkedIn, what do I recommend? Should they be standing? Should they be sitting? So I record 95% of my short form videos on my phone. I always say when I do a presentation, that's all you need. All you need is your phone. The phones today have better cameras than a lot of fancier cameras. I was actually at a conference a couple of years ago when they had a photographer there taking headshots, and he was doing some stuff with my phone. He had his fancy camera all set up that he was using to shoot all of the people at the conference, take, candid photos and photos of groups, etc. And he told me that, the camera I had on my phone was likely better than most of the things photographers have. I do have an iPhone 16, and I did get the extra camera on it, but again, I only upgraded because my camera was so bad that I had to replace the battery. I think it was an iPhone 11, possibly a 12. And I decided that, well, if I have to pay to have a battery, buy it, have it put in, I may as well just upgrade the phone. All right, so let's dive into the equipment. So the first thing I will say, if you can only get one piece of equipment, I highly recommend a wireless lavalier. Now, why a wireless lavalier? Because when people get one with a wire and they attach it, I have one like that. I've had it for years. You attach it, you have to put the cord through, and a lot of people don't use it. And recently, one of the attendees of my boot camp was creating a video, and she commented after she shared the video in our little Facebook group that maybe she should get a wireless lavalier, because after creating the video, she could see the wire from her lavalier hanging in front of the camera. So wireless lavalier, you can record videos on your phone without, and use that sound. But I will tell you, getting a wireless lav will increase your video listenability. This is my favorite. It is the Hollyland Lark. It's under $100, but it's a little cheap. It's a little more expensive than the least expensive you can buy. And the reason I like this is because, like all of them, there's something like this that plugs into your phone. So you plug that into the bottom. Of course, it's not going to work now that I'm on live. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to have an attachment. By the way, if you buy something and you don't have one of the newer phones, because now the iPhones have this instead of the old this that they had forever, you have to have an attachment. So this goes into the bottom of your phone. This is how all wireless lavaliers work. They have something that goes into your phone. Picture of my dog is a puppy. And the reason I like it is that the lavalier itself attaches just like this. So it's very simple, and you can attach it to any piece of clothing. You can attach it if you're wearing a hat. You can attach it on the brim, which makes it very, very simple to use. It also has a long range and great sound. However, I think it's around $80 now. I'm not sure. I bought mine a while ago, and it used to be more expensive. But also another product is Neewer. Now, Neewer, it's spelled Neewer, and I realize it's backwards for you. That's a great brand. I have a lot of their products, and they have recently, a few months ago, introduced a wireless lav, and it does have small clip-ons that go on, and this is around $40. So this is, you do have to clip it on, so it's not quite as flexible. I'm not sure if you could attach this to a hat or something, but again, this came out recently. and I got a set of it because I like to have something extra, and I like to have something that's not as expensive to share with the clients that I work with. So again, the newer right now is around, let's see, I'm going to look at it right here. Right now, the newer microphone set is 50% off on Amazon. As I'm looking for it right now, it's 50% off Amazon. By the way, I do have an Amazon storefront. I will put that in the chat. If you want to see the equipment that I use, you can buy it from me or not. And the Hollyland Lark is right now $85. So there is a difference in price, obviously there, but you can get a wireless lavalier for $30. When I first started recording video, I used a wireless lavalier that cost me about $20 for a few years. And then I invested in a Hollyland Lark. So there's no need to go out and buy anything expensive today. Okay, moving on. One of the things that people ask about too is tripods. And tripods are inexpensive. I don't know, a lot because I use them for different purposes. But this is my favorite brand. It's called the Small Rig. Again, sorry, this is all backwards for you. And this is how easy it is. It folds up and it can go into everything. Now, this particular model, they don't make anymore because I've had this for a long time. It also comes with, and a lot of tripods do these days, it comes with a little remote, which I'm not going to be able to get off right now. It comes with a little remote, so you can turn your camera, your video camera on and off with the remote. So that can be handy as well. So again, this is something that you click it on the bottom and it opens up, okay, like this. And it will increase in size to about 5 feet. So I can use this sitting on my desk to record, or I can also use it, not sure why my camera's crooked like that. Or I can also use it standing. If I want to stand and speak, it will come up to standing height. And again, this is my favorite. This is the one I use most of the time for recording when I'm recording at home. And I do take it with me when I travel. Very light, very easy to pack. So Brenda, I see you're the only one here chatting with me. If you have any questions, please let me know. So another thing that is very handy is this is a small, it attaches via suction, but it doesn't attach. There are some that have like a sticky back and they attach so that I've had some and I was worried about where I put them. So this is something that just pulls up like this, but you can use it if you're out someplace. The phone attaches magnetically. If your phone doesn't attach magnetically, you can get something to put on back of it. So you can put it here like this. It's great for sitting on the desktop. If you're at a restaurant and you want to record something or just sitting at your desk. I use this a lot in my car also because you can put it on. And how you attach it, let me see if I have something to attach it to. I think I can. Yes. Okay, I have this. Let me see if I'll attach it to here. So you put it on and then you turn this little silver thing. Okay, and it attaches. So you can put this pretty much anywhere, on a window, on a wall, if you want to record, and then just the phone will just click on it like that. Okay, very, very handy for shooting. Oops. Shooting on the go, and it comes right off. You don't have to worry about it ripping the paint off anything. So again, very handy, one of my favorites. I have a couple of these different styles. And those, let's see, how much do those go for right now? Okay, phone mounts of that style are the one that I have. They're not selling anymore, but they're relatively inexpensive. I think they're around $25 or so. Yes, I'm looking at some right now. They range from like 14 to maybe $30. So again, relatively inexpensive if you want to shoot video sort of on the go. Now, where was I? So one other thing that I want to mention, and I've had one of these for a while, and this is something, it's a silicone sticky thing, and they make them, this one doesn't have as good suction as some of the newer ones, because I have some of the newer ones as well. And this is something that you stick on the back of your phone with the suction, and it sticks on pretty much anything that's flat, that's a flat surface. So this camera's driving me crazy. I feel like I'm just not like looking right at it, but it will stick. It's great if you want to record in front of in front of a window, because natural light is the best. I do have a couple of different lights, but natural light is the best if you have access to it. We have a sunroom in my house, and I do a lot of recording there because it has a lot of sunlight, and I use it with my tripod, my small rig that I was talking about. But this is very handy. It's also handy if you want to take it to travel and you're traveling, and you want to just put it on a window someplace. And these are very inexpensive. I have a couple of these now. Okay. So there are a few other things that you can get if you want to record with the back of your camera. I record most of the videos with the front of my camera, in the sense that when I click on camera and put on video, and I'm looking at myself. But if you want to record off your back camera, which is this, which I don't do very often, you can get things that attach. I do have one also from Newer that I haven't used very often. But if you do get something, make sure that you're getting something that is going to actually reflect the front of your phone. Okay. Now, the last thing that I want to mention is something, if you have pets or kids. For me, it's pets. I know my friend Brenda, who was here at least before. She does a lot of videos and stuff with her dog Pepper, tries to take pictures of her dog Pepper. Pepper is a black lab mix. Our black lab mixes are Katie and Emma, and we've kind of bonded, over our mutual love of these black lab mixes. And getting them to sit for the camera can be a real challenge. One of our dogs is a ham. She sees me with my phone, she's happy to sit there and wag her tail and loves to have me take videos of her and photos. But one of them is not. So one of the things I will tell you, and I did not bring a cookie with me, this is something that I got a few years ago, and it's relatively inexpensive. It's called a Woofie, and it attaches on the top of your phone like this, and you put the cookie inside. So when you're looking at the dog, or I don't know if this would work with kids, I don't have any two-legged kids, that they're looking at the cookie. And again, I forgot to bring the cookie with me here when I was getting these products, but you can see it in their display that goes in the back of your camera, and then you put your cookie in it. And I will tell you that this does work even with our most camera shy dog. So I have gone through the equipment that I wanted to share with you, because I do have big lights and whatnot, but I don't, I can't really show them while I'm on the screen. But if you have any questions, because right now I've been live for about 15 minutes, and I'm happy to stay longer. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I see that Deborah has joined and Kevin has joined. Thank you for joining. It's always more fun when I'm not here by myself. So if you have any questions about equipment, again, I talked about wireless lavalier being the one thing that you should get if you're going to be doing any kind of video on a regular basis. This I mentioned is the Hollyland Lark, which is about $85 right now. But there's also this one that I also have. It's spelled Neewer, and they have a little wireless set here, and it's right now it's on sale on Amazon. It's regularly, I think, around like $35. So you don't have to spend a lot. None of the equipment that I've talked about and shown here today, except for the Hollyland Lark, is more than like $30 or $40. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. If you do not, I'm gonna, sign off. And once this video processes, I will put it up on my Substack. So, any questions? Going once, going twice. Okay, no more questions. All right. Well, thanks so much for being here. If you arrived late, again, I will be putting this video up on my Substack.